Now, we spoke a bit about the ingredients of a good hypnotist, and you gave us an idea on that. What would you say is the recipe for a good hypnosis session?
Managing the client's expectations.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you don't, if we don't manage that client's expectations of what is and isn't going to happen, or what results they are or aren't going to get, and at what point, then it will come back and bite you later on.
Yeah.
The other thing, and it was one phrase that somebody said to me once, actually on a seminar in America, and it stays with me to this day. There can only be one hypnotist in the room.
Yeah. And sometimes they come in and, did you ever have this experience? Somebody calls up, I want to do a session. And it goes, okay, come in. They come in and sit down and say, so I would like you to do a regression. And then after you do that, maybe we do a bit of a parts therapy, but also inner child and maybe soul retrieval and excuse me?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they will turn out to be your worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Because the person that they are being the hypnotist, not you.
Yeah.
And they are the one that's in control. They are the one that's giving the commands, and you're following their lead. So who is being the hypnotist in that situation? And it's like the ones that, you put yourself out for, the clients that, they sort of say, well, can't I come on Saturday morning? And you maybe don't work Saturday mornings, but you think, oh, well, all right then, yes, you can come. They're the ones that also turn into your worst nightmare.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you are the hypnotist, and the other thing, it's your business, so you decide the terms and conditions of that, not them.
Yeah, absolutely. You were talking about getting yourself out there, stretching your neck and everything. What would you say is the best attitude when someone makes mistakes in a session or, whatever?
Does the client know they've made a mistake, though? Because 9 times out of 10, we can make a mistake in a session or think, oh, damn, I've not put that bit in that I was going to. But the client doesn't know that because they didn't know what you were going to do in the first place.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So in a way, we can't make too many bad mistakes in sessions. We maybe have to cover it off on the next session or something. But the client doesn't know. They haven't had a hypnotherapy training course, so they don't know a lot of the time what is or isn't supposed to happen. Yeah,
and so since the client doesn't know, did you actually make a mistake?
Exactly.
And compared to what, basically,
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I would never say, oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Client, I made a big mistake with you there.
Yeah,
I must give you a refund.
Yeah. How, when you work, you've done everything by the book. You've gone through all the hoops. You've done all the steps, and somehow you do not advance with this client. It's like the client is there in the chair and you feel stuck. What do you do?
It's a horrible feeling, isn't it? And I think we've all been there, and we'll all be there again in the future at some point. And I think we've got to sort of almost take the view that, well, not everything will work for everybody. Yeah. We cannot fix the world, unfortunately, no matter how much passion, tools we've got at our disposal. All we can do is give of our best.
Yeah.
And we will sooner or later exhaust the tools in our toolbox. We're taking it out one by one, and the client's still in the same place. And I always feel really bad about it. I don't refund somebody's money because people pay for your time and expertise.